People have asked me recently what it feels like to become a wrong studio. Anyway. People have asked me recently what it feels like to become a Disney legend. It is very humbling to be part of a rarefied group that includes so many people I have admired for so long. Mary Blair, Frank Thomas, Ollie Johnston, Mark and Alice Davis, Ward Kimball, Freddie Moore, Ken O'Connor, Joe Grant, Bernie Mattinson, Robin Williams, well, that's a pretty amazing company for me to keep. Thank you, one and all.
This is so fun tonight. At age 17, our next legend made her big screen debut with a performance that launched her career and solidified her status as an icon. She's one of the most in-demand actresses in Hollywood. With every role she takes, she's a force on screen, a masterful storyteller, and the true definition of a legend.
Me? A princess? Shut up! Beg your pardon? Annie is divine. Can you please spell Gabbana? Guess not.
I met with Annie Hathaway, and when you're working with actors of this caliber, they just consistently surprise you in the best possible way.
She can dance, she can sing, she's romantic. Whoa, hi, what are you doing?
It's been wonderful watching you grow up, and you have just turned into this fabulous actress.
She combines Tudyk and Harpo Marx. And she isn't going to fall down. He's a movie star.
And the Oscar goes to Anne Hathaway.
Anne is such a warm, fresh, open person. Really? David Franklin.
So it turns out there's no such thing as overexposure. I met Annie Hathaway for the first time at Maiden Owls in Beverly Hills. She was 21 and already a movie star. Charming, luminous, and wise. Perfect to play Annie Sachs in The Devil Wears Prada. But the studio had other ideas. Thank God for Meryl Streep, since we're talking about legends here today. She saw Annie's performance in Brokeback Mountain and said, yeah, this girl. Game recognizes game. When you look back at her performance in Prada, it all looks so effortless. But no actor ever worked harder. One day, I found her crouched in a corner wearing headphones, tears in her eyes. What are you listening to? I asked. Madame Butterfly, she said. Madame Butterfly, the tragic opera? You do realize this is a comedy. But she was right. By leaning into the pain, she added real emotional depth. When you feel Andy's pain, it's easier to root for her, to love her, to laugh with her. In the 20 years since that first Prada, Annie's grown into a creative powerhouse, a leader on set with razor-sharp instincts and strong convictions. Sigh. She's also become a global icon, won an Oscar, become a wife to Adam and a mother to Johnny and Jack, and a player to be named later. The expectations for a Prada sequel were mighty daunting, so of course we said yes. The opportunity to work together again with family was just too compelling. And once again, Annie made us laugh, gave us permission to cry, and reminded us of the hero that lives inside everyone. And she's doing it 5 times this year for anyone who's counting at home. Annie, you're one of the special ones. And right now, one of our mutual heroes who loves a quick cameo has a special message just for you.
Hello everyone, it's a thrill to introduce Anne Hathaway for this award. She's known for so many impressive performances. It's hard to single out just one, but I suppose that I should call out this year's blockbuster sequel, in which she ingeniously outmaneuvers
Right now, one of our mutual heroes.
to do a small perfect theatre routine with her, but I recently had a chance to do a small comedy routine with her at the Oscars, which I her versatility, but most of all, it's her kindness that is so impressive. She just filmed a video at the Vogue offices and instantly became fast friends with every single person she came into contact with, from fashion editors to video interns to the barista at the company cafe. And yes, Anne Hathaway can sing sensationally. She can dance divinely and is an amazing, amazing actress. But she is also a devoted mother, a loving wife, and the very best of friends. No one deserves the Disney Legend Award more than you, Anne. Congratulations. Award more than you, Anne. Congratulations. All my congratulations. And all
The magic. Thank you for sharing your light with the world. We love you. We're so proud.
all my congratulations. And all my
Oh, thank you so much, David. Thank you. You remain one of the smartest, kindest, most extraordinary friends. Thank you. I'm humbled and overwhelmed in this room. Thank you so much. David, you were one of the most extraordinary friends I have ever been through this job. I love so much. And I couldn't be more honored to have you here. And thanks for bringing Anna. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you. Whoever just went, yes! You get it. You get it. Right on cue, Johnny. My children are here today. One of them, if you can't tell, is on. And one of my kids asked me yesterday when we were having a magical day in the park, led by our brilliant cast member, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. It was
said, Mom, how do you become a Disney legend? And I said, you get lucky. I am here today because I am one of the most insanely lucky people in the world. How lucky am I that I was born into a family where acting, storytelling, and imagination were valued and celebrated, and my parents are here. So I just want to say, Mom and Dad, thank you so much for everything. How lucky am I that my first studio picture ever starred perhaps the greatest Disney legend of all time, the incomparable Julie Andrews. When I was just 17, and from the time I met her at the first read-through of The Princess Diaries, she showed me that kindness, patience, friendliness, graciousness, good humor, and hard work were an unbeatable combination. And that little princess film that we made together became my first Disney classic, and her 27th. I'm so lucky that Gary Marshall chose me to be Mia Thermopolis. I'm so lucky Deborah Martin Chase and Whitney Houston decided to produce the movie that changed my life. And I am so lucky that I still have the same manager, Susan Bynell, who booked me the audition for what was then called The Princess of Tribeca. I mean, the luck, it just goes on and on. I am so lucky that my first film led to so many opportunities when I was still so young, getting a job that a million girls would kill for in The Devil Wears Prada. I got to be with Stanley Tucci, I got to be with Emily Blunt, I got to be with, what's her name? Meryl. I got to be part of the cast that created music together that the world is still singing along to, directed impeccably, of course, by David Frankel. I have gotten to spend my life so far doing what I love, having so many adventures along the way, knowing joy and valuing the extraordinary good fortune that allows me to share my life with my greatest blessing, a family I couldn't love more. Adam, who makes my foot pop. Johnny, Jack, and whatever we're gonna call you. You have made my life better, funnier, more exciting, and more magical than any film. And as cool as all this is, just us being us is where I'm happiest. There are so many more people to thank, especially Josh D'Amaro, Alan Bergman, David Greenbaum, Dana Walden, Bob Iger, who oversaw a lot of my time. In fact, just so many people at Disney. In fact, like legit, every single person, from parks and hotel employees worldwide, to the studio employees in Irvine, to the dancers on cruise ships, to the chefs who made my kids those Mickey waffles that they can't get enough of. Today, I hope you all know that the reason being a Disney legend means something is because you bring the magic to the real world every single day. So thank you so much. Lastly, but not least, the most important and best part of being a Disney legend, and the true source of the luck that brought me here. Thank you to you. Every single one of you. Oh, just be patient. You're going to find out in like 5 minutes. Every single one of you who has graced me with your time, has bought a ticket to a film or a project of mine, has kept my lucky streak going for 3 decades. I wouldn't be here on this stage in this beautiful, rare moment without you. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much. As far as I am concerned, I'm considered this distinction of Disney legend status is shared by us all, and I couldn't feel luckier for that. So thank you so much, and let's keep making magic together.
She is. Well, she is the Queen of Ithaca. The Princess of Genovia. She's amazing, guys. Amazing. Oh, is it Rock next? Emily Blunt?
Please put your hands together for Emily Blunt.
I really thought I could make the teleprompter, but I can't. Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm so proud to be able to wax on about this awesome demigod that we're celebrating today. You know, when I first met Dwayne Johnson, I had assumed wrongly that he would have the energy of a man who was a sort of walking suplex. But the bravado of The Rock was actually nowhere to be seen. The Rock, in fact, is a performance. It's the performance of a lifetime. What I was met with was someone who was so disarmingly wise and gentle, curious, totally unpretentious. And not to say this one's an angel, all right, because he's not. He's a non-conforming, rule-breaking, mold-breaking rebel. He's funny as hell. He's filthy. And he's played some merciless pranks on me, and forget trying to keep up with him on the tequila. Don't do it. You will be absolutely legless, and it won't have put a dent in him. But the hangovers aside, I admire him. I admire him so much. You know, this is someone who came from great struggle, who had a hell of a lot to overcome, but I think someone who always felt that compass in his chest, and he listened to it. Well, he was right to follow that compass, and not to listen to the noise of those who told him he wouldn't make it in Hollywood. Those people were morons. Because he has, yeah. Because he has in no uncertain terms redefined what it is to be the modern movie star. Yes! He has captivated the world with his ludicrous charisma and talent, which are as powerful as his kindness. I've been on the receiving end of his range in our 2 films together, from Jungle Cruise to his heart-stopping performance in The Smashing Machine. Yes. But don't get me started on his swaggering, fabulous demigod. Maui just rules. You know, in Polynesian culture, mana is a sacred spiritual force, a power and a vital energy that guides us, and it represents authority, prestige, connection. This sounds a lot like the person I know. To me, this sounds like the stuff of a legend. So take a look.
Biggest movie stars in the world. Our favorite guy, Dwayne Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let me get it.
Dwayne has such incredible charm.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
He's such a humble guy, even though he has no need to be modest about anything.
You guys have fun?
If I had to pick one guy to save the world, I'll pick Mr. Johnson.
Congratulations, Toots. I think you're a wonder, and I love you. And to bring this Disney legend up here, am I drunk? To bring this Disney legend up here, could everyone on 3 give this guy the biggest chee-hoo he's ever heard in his life? 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for that beautiful chee-hoo. That was incredible. Thank you so much. You know, you're welcome. Growing up a trailer park kid to being introduced on stage here today by one of my closest friends, Emily Blunt, as a Disney legend, and sharing it with all of you. This is a pretty damn cool day, so thank you so much. You know, all week long, Disney has been just hitting up my publicist. We need his speech. We need his speech, and she kept telling them, well, he doesn't actually write it down. And that's why there's nothing on the teleprompter, nor is there anything in my pockets that I wrote anything down. So I just figured, just for a moment, what I do like to do in moments like this is be as present as I possibly can and just share some thoughts with you from my heart. Can I do that? Thank you, man. I want to thank all of you for being here, and I want to congratulate all the Disney legends. What an honor this is to be Disney, over 300, I think, Disney legends. So what a day, what a moment. So thank you. I want to thank my friend and my mentor over the years, Bob Iger. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And Alan Bergman, David Greenbaum, Dana Walden, Assad, of course, and all of Disney. You know, and I also want to take a moment to thank my team who's here. I also want to take a moment to thank my family who's here. Danny, Dave, Tati, Simone, my oldest daughter Simone, it's her birthday weekend.
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
And right now she's like, oh shit, don't embarrass me. But I won't. But I do want to say that, and you'll see where I tie all this in, as I share my thoughts with you, is there's a few things I think that connect all of us Disney legends, but all of us here at Disney, is this idea that we all do what we can to create moments and experiences of joy for people and families around the world. And that's important. And that means something. And when I first went to Disney the very first time, we lived in Tampa, Florida. I was 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, go Tampa. Look at Tampa in the house. Okay. That's my mom. Thank you. That's enough. I was 5 or 6 and I went to Disney in Orlando, and I never forgot that experience. And it was wonderment and joy. And then, of course, I went back years later when I was in my 20s, and also when we had Simone, we took her to Disney when she was 5. And I'll never forget, we had the Disney, for those of you who've been to Disney, which is all of you, you know, you have the breakfast with the princesses. Remember that? And we were there, and I was a new dad. She was 5, and I was trying to figure my stuff out at that time, how I was going to be a father, how I was going to be a husband, a man, etc. You know, as us dudes, when we're in our 30s, we're trying to figure our shit out, you know. And we're still figuring it out. But I remember one of the princesses said, now close your eyes and make a wish. And I'll never forget. She closed her eyes and she made a wish. I might get emotional, but she made a wish. And I just remember that moment looking at my daughter's face. Like I'd never seen that before. Like she was just so into making a wish. And I was telling Danny, I said, God, I wonder what was going through her little mind at that time. And it's just experiences like that we create that I know she'll never forget, that I'll never forget. But that's the beauty of Disney. And that's the beauty also of being a Disney legend and how lucky we are, like Anne Hathaway said. And by the way, Annie was just talking about how lucky she is. We are all lucky to get to do what we do. But man, for everybody listening, especially our young folks out there, you get lucky when you work hard. And Annie works hard, by the way. And so I never forgot that, and I remember that, and I was like, that's what life is all about. Creating experiences for people. And since it's her birthday weekend, you guys want to have some fun?
Yeah!
Well, her name is Simone. Happy birthday
to you. Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Simone. Happy birthday to you.
I love you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for that. Because what you just did, you did the thing that was created in her years ago, 20 years ago when she was 5. You just gave an experience she will never forget. Yes. And I love you. My little daughters who are at home, 2 of her sisters, Jazzy and Tia, they're back in Boston. They're watching right now. I know they will. Yes. And they asked me, hey, Daddy, what does it mean to be a Disney legend? Like Annie's kids asked, what does it mean to be a Disney legend? I said, well, it means we're going to get free tickets for the rest of our life. Thank you, Bob. I said, but you know what it means? I said, it means the thing that we talk about all the time. And what we talk about, if you ask Jazzy and Tia, her sisters, Simone's sisters, hey, what's the best part of fame? They'll say, making people feel good. Yes. And that's the thing you realize, like that, the world will spin and it'll hit us, it'll punch us, it'll kick us, it'll hug us. But what we do in this room, outside of this room, whether you're a Disney legend or not, I'm a big advocate for, despite the noise in the world, and despite how algorithms kind of emphasize sometimes noise and negativity and things like that, we can always control how we respond. And how Disney responds, Disney legends, whether you're a Disney legend or not, we respond with making people feel good and treating them with kindness.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wrap this up, but may I hold that?
I love it.
All right. I'm going to hold it. I love you too. Thank you for saying that. All right. Thank you. That's enough, Grandma. Listen, this is heavy. Thank you. I do want to say this, that, you know, when it comes to our responsibility, I think, of what it means to be a Disney legend, which is amazing, but also I think what our responsibility is to be a human being, which is do our best. It's not easy, but do our best to make people feel good and treat them with kindness. Because you never know what they're going through. And by the way, everybody's going through something. So with that in mind, trends will come and go, and algorithms will do what they do. But being kind and being good to people, and I heard this quote when I was 15, and I'll never forget it, is it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. I mean that from my heart.
Yeah. Well said.
And with that,
So good.
I love you. Thank you. And I love you. Happy birthday
Amazing.
to my girlfriend. That is from
Woo! Yeah. Win.
And we love you. Congratulations. That's heavy for you. Wow, we're talking tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow on the radio. You got it. I've got to eat more protein. And now to introduce our final legend of the night. Please welcome back to the stage, Josh Tomorrow.
Now, I would be remiss if I didn't say a few words about our final Disney legend. Because I'm pretty sure if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be standing here right now. When people talk about Bob Iger, they often start with his extraordinary accomplishments, and they do this for a very good reason. He is one of the most consequential business leaders of our time. A visionary who's willing to take these big, bold risks to empower creative talent and to imagine possibilities that other people just couldn't see. His impact on Disney and the entertainment industry as a whole, it is absolutely impossible to overstate. Bob's always known that none of us own this brand. We're just its stewards. And he never built for the moment, he built for what lasts. And that is what legends do. But what I've always admired most about Bob, it's not necessarily what he's accomplished, it is who he is. He leads with integrity, leads with optimism. He treats everyone with respect, and he cares deeply about people, about Disney, and about the stories that we share with the whole world. I've been fortunate to get to work alongside him, and his friendship has meant more than I can say. And so tonight, I couldn't be prouder to celebrate Bob, and just as importantly, the remarkable example he set for all of us along the way. Please take a look.
Good evening, I'm Bob Iger. Let's talk about Bob Iger. 50 years at the Walt Disney Company, leading with vision, integrity, purpose. His enduring legacy isn't just what Disney became, it's the people who he inspired and the stories that will live on for generations.
A core tenet of ours is to create change, and not just to sit back and watch it happen.
Thank you, Bob, for all your leadership, foresight, and optimism.
He has vision, he has heart, and he's never lost track of who he is.
Every opportunity I've had to work with you, you have shown remarkable integrity.
He's been a mentor and a friend.
And a hell of a nice man.
Yes, I've known Bob Iger for 35 years, and he has not aged a day.
Great leader, but Bob's got some humility.
He lifts you up. He makes you be the best that you possibly can be. And that, to me, is a mark of a true leader.
You've inspired me to be a better filmmaker and overall a better person.
You gotta face it. You gotta embrace it. You can't erase it, Bob. You're a legend.
Bob is one of those people who is both in the position of great power, but also deeply good. And it's a pretty rare thing.
He has made a major contribution to the Disney legacy.
I have so much respect for who you are as a businessman, as a father, as a human being. Congratulations.
Looking back, it just happened so fast. If I were to learn one lesson, the lesson would be enjoy what you do, because you won't do it well unless you do.
Where do you go from here?
To Disneyland.
Let's go, Bob.
Now, everyone, please join me in welcoming
Al Michaels, Diane Sawyer, Ellen Pompeo, Robert Downey Jr., and Harrison Ford.
Well, I have known Bob Iger for 50 years, half a century. What's new in your world? Bob was a program manager at ABC Sports. We traveled the world together. Paris, St. Moritz, Monaco, Cleveland, Kansas City. I knew that would get some response. We saw it all. And Bob is unique because those of us on the creative end rarely look lovingly at those on the business end. Because we were making art, or some form of it, and they were making money and profits. But at ABC Sports, we all loved Bob, and that included Jim McKay, Frank Gifford, Keith Jackson, and included the always cantankerous Howard Cosell. Even Howard loved Bob, and that's saying something. Well, he may have been a business guy, but Bob had star power, and on he went to become the perfect choice to protect the Disney brand and shepherd 2 decades worth of incredible Disney magic and growth. Congratulations, man. Slam dunk.
So I've always loved the Oscar Wilde idea. Some people are just born dreamers, and you know it, because they're the ones who can see light before the dawn. And that's Bob Iger. When I met him 30 years ago, and I don't know what it is exactly, creative nerve, just restless curiosity, but all of us who have worked in journalism at ABC News know that no matter how early we're up on the East Coast, he's already up on the West Coast. And he's scanning the horizons and probably knows more about your story than you do at this point. And then sometimes he'd come in and wander into the newsroom, and it's legend in the newsroom because he would come to give us support, and he'd come to fire off questions like depth charges to see if we knew what we were doing. The kind of questions that make you think in a whole new way. So Bob, I just want to celebrate, as Al said, the bold moves that are the stuff of legend, from Pixar to Marvel to Lucasfilm to the Lakers. All New York. But those of us who work for you think that your real monument is something intangible, and it's a kind of lighthouse of values and excitement, and reminding us to raise our sights, as Seamus Heaney wrote in that amazing essay, to wake up each day and sail forth, believing that some better, even better, further shore is reachable from here.
You have led this company with deep empathy, universal respect, and the warmest smile. Your belief in empowering people by making them feel seen and heard is unbelievably rare, especially for someone running a company the size of Disney. It's your integrity and your kindness that will be your legacy forever. And thank you, Bob, for reminding us that leadership is not only about making decisions, but about making people matter.
That's mine and Harrison's new Legends sign language to each other. Fortune favors the brave, and to me those 4 words explain Mr. Iger's primary quality, it's courage. It's the bold choices in the face of incredible risk, trusting your instincts, empowering people to aspire beyond perceived limitations. And as he closes this chapter and begins the next, it somehow seems like he's still just only getting started. That is why, Bob, you truly are a legend in every sense of the word.
Bob, 2 years ago, you stood here and said some very generous things about me. So I have got here the opportunity to return the favor. I've watched you make some impossible decisions. I've watched you protect creative people. I've watched you carry enormous responsibility with remarkable grace. But what I'll remember most is the way you made people believe. That's leadership. That's friendship. And that, sir, is your greatest legacy. I'm proud to call you my friend and to honor you today as a Disney legend.
Amazing.
There's a speech on the teleprompter here, but I am speechless. First of all, to colleagues, friends, partners, thank you for your generous words. Thank you just for being here for me. I feel honored that you would honor me, and you take your time, honorable to do so. And I deeply, deeply appreciate it, and have phenomenal memories working with all of you. I must say one quick thing about Al Michaels. I was in the arena when he called the U.S. victory over the Soviet Union in 1980 like classic. But before that game started, I said, if the U.S. wins, say you believe in miracles. Also, as I know many of you Disney fans know, I made a famous trade. When Al wanted to change networks and to go to NBC, and the head of ESPN said we should let him go, and I said we should get something in exchange. He said, what should that be? And a light bulb went off in my head that NBC Universal owned the rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Which, as you all know, one of the first characters that Walt Disney ever created. So I thought, well, okay, let's trade Al Michaels for Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And we did. Well, I know John Favreau showed you what he's working on with Oswald. Thank Al Michaels. Okay. You know, over the years, I've had the privilege of giving this award out to dozens and dozens of truly worthy people, unbelievably talented people who contributed so much to this company. And so it is an incredible honor for me to receive that same award, particularly with this unbelievable class. And I must say, following you up here is a little rough. Len, you make me feel talentless. Ann, you make me feel stiff. Dwayne, you make me feel small. I was going to ask if I could hold the Legends Trophy, but my biceps couldn't handle it. I also must say that giving the awards out over the years was a lot of fun. Getting one, even more fun. To Josh tomorrow, Josh, you're wearing that title really well. I am so proud to call you my successor. Congratulations. I can echo the words that were said by almost everyone that was up here today, that having the privilege of entertaining the world the way Disney does is quite a unique experience in life and a lot of responsibility. To have the ability just to make the world a better place is truly an exceptional life experience, and obviously I am unbelievably grateful to have had that experience. It also is not lost on me that I'm the executive in the room. And what executives typically do is they sign checks and they turn the lights on in the morning. Occasionally I made coffee. But more than anything else, we're around to support creators, the true talent that drives this company forward. Whether they're producers like Jerry Bruckheimer, or songwriters like Glenn, or actors, Dwayne, Ann, I could go on and on, singers, dancers, you name it. And so I accept this award for all of you in a way, in your names, and thanks to you in many respects, and thanks too to the thousands and thousands of cast members who make this company really well. Speaking of thanks, my wife Willow is here. I have to give you a major shout out. She is my best friend. My most trusted advisor. And I can't even express what it's meant to be to me to have you as my partner all these years. My son Max is here. I have 4 kids. Max is 27 years old. I just have to tell you one quick story about Max. He was 2 when I became president and COO of Disney. It's not bad if your dad has that job. And Willow took him to, I believe, a farmer's market, and there was a pony ride, and there was a line to ride the pony. And Max asked his mom, do we have to wait online? Cheers to you, Max. 20 years ago, I was named CEO of this remarkable company. And I must say, no pun intended, it was a ride of a lifetime. And today is a vivid reminder of just what a wonderful ride that was. From the bottom of my heart to all of you, to our audiences, to our subscribers, to our moviegoers, to our park guests, to our D23 members. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the stewardship, the magic, the happiness. One more time for the boss. And now we have one more special surprise for everyone. Please welcome Samantha Parks. Incredible. Thank you very much, Samantha. I'm reminded just how short I am when I stand next to you, Bud. Before we go, we'd like to invite all the legends back up here on the stage for the official
One more time.
Disney Legends photo. Come on, legends. Come on up here.
How cool. Oh my gosh.
It has been truly a wonderful night that only Disney can make possible. These legends have all made their mark, not just on the Disney legacy, but on each and every one of us. We're so grateful to live in a world where dreams become reality, thanks to icons like everyone up here. Congratulations once again. What a special night. Congratulations. I hope their stories inspire the magic inside all of you. Are we ready for the photo? Okay, legends, here we go. Gonna need a countdown from all of you here in the arena. On 1, let's say Disney. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We did it, everyone. Thank you for being here. Woo! Thanks to the fandom.
That was incredible. Thank you guys so much for joining for the Disney Legends ceremony. That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was epic.
That was great.
That was so good, guys.
No, yeah, that was solid.
So cool.
I will say, like, out of a D23 event coming out of the 2 out of 3 Honda Center nights, this was dope.
This was amazing.
This was dope.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you guys leave some gold stars, some trophy emotes at the end of this stream. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be live a little bit later. We'll see y'all.
Bye guys.
And then nights.
Appreciate you, nights. Appreciate you.
Love y'all.
Bye guys.
All right. End it, boo-boo. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Life with the magic they do. And I'm grateful for you, for believing in me. You see that line where the sky meets the sea? God, what a time. Grateful that I'm part of your world.
Absolute genius. Congratulations, Lynn. From Juilliard and Broadway to realms hidden deep within our imagination, this actor brings characters to life with equal parts humor and heart. He's been in every Disney animated movie since 2012, and he's become known around the studio as a good luck charm. Based on that alone, I argue he is one of the most famous voices in the business.
Yeah!
Welcome to Juilliard.
Yeah, what's a Juilliard?
Alan Tudyk! Are you talking about me? He does so much voice work that people may not even be aware of.
There's the cop in my cap. What was your favorite or most memorable voice acting role?
King Candy.
Hello, my loyal subjects!
We just wanted to be able to keep working with him, and he became our Duke of Weaseltown.
Duke of Weaselton.
It's Weaselton. Duke Weaselton.
Who says the industry's going down the tubes?
Oh, Miss Mayberry Treasure with you.
Yeah!
Throwing in random lines that would always make us laugh.
Doesn't sound so bad to me. I've done a lot of robot smash.
You have? Okay. He's also our good luck charm at Disney Animation.
That's right.
He can do anything.
I cannot swim.
Some actors disappear into a role, and some are Alan Tudyk, an entire universe of characters. He's played kings and dukes, robots and roosters, weasels, pirates, villains, heroes, and somehow, Every single one feels completely original and unique. He has voiced over 25 Disney characters.
Living a chicken.
And at this point, I'm honestly starting to think Walt just left a note somewhere that says, when in doubt, call Alan. I am in awe of Alan's vast range. Each character is a masterclass in brave exploration rooted in something deeply human. They each have their own heart, their own rhythm, their own wonderful and totally weird personality, and that is an absolute gift. Whether he's a duke or a king, a bootlegging weasel, or a gloriously confused rooster, he is a remarkable talent. Alan, over the years, you have quietly and humbly become one of the most beloved and versatile performers.
He's so incredible.
So today, it is our turn to celebrate the man behind so many unforgettable voices. Please join me in welcoming our newest Disney legend, Alan Tudyk.
Well deserved.
Thank you very much. This is amazing. Having voiced so many animated characters, I have an opportunity to meet a lot of young people and a lot of children. And they look at me the same way, with that pure betrayal. That look that says, you are a liar. You, sir, are a fraud. Because the parents have just pointed to me and they've said, hey, look, it's King Candy. And the kids are looking around me and behind me for King Candy. And it's until I say, have some candy, and and I'll stick you in my function if you don't. And, that they light up, and I see the world that Disney has created in their eyes, beaming right at me. And I had to tell the story this just happened a couple of months ago. I was invited to go to a charity event for pediatric cancer, so I met a lot of young people. It was a beautiful event, but a lot of young people there, and there was this girl who was like 7 or 8, beautiful girl, and she arms folded, glaring at me because her parents had just said, "Hey, it's Hey Hey," and not Hey Hey. And she had a picture of Hey Hey that she wanted to sign, and I put Macaque on it, which is his catchphrase, and but I drew it out, and I saw a little flicker. And she stopped standing still. She couldn't stand still anymore. It was like there was a laugh moving around in her. The more that I did it, the more she moved until she was laughing and clapping as I'm screaming my head off. And there was a pediatrician who called me over. He said, "I've got to show you something." He said, "All the kids, we let them paint the ceiling tile above their beds so that they can see what their joy, the thing that makes them happiest." And he went through picture after picture. Hey, 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 hey. Now, I did not create Hey Hey. I added to Hey Hey. My contribution was small. It is a team of brilliant people here at Disney, but I get to be the ambassador of so much joy. And it is incredible.
This award is fantastic, but I'm a surrogate of love, which, fun fact, was a soft jazz album from Lin-Manuel Miranda back in '93.
Okay. Yeah.
Surrogate of Love. Not his best work. I don't. But I've been given so much. This is so much more, and I just want to say thank you very much.
Things about Disney is that you can actually step inside the stories that you love. You can walk down Main Street, sail with pirates, explore haunted mansions, fly through galaxies far, far away. Places that began as someone's imagination become places where families make memories they'll treasure forever. That's the magic of Disney Imagineering. They don't just build attractions, they create wonder. And for decades, our next Disney legend has been one of the extraordinary people making that wonder possible. Carrying forward Walt Disney's belief that imagination can be something you can see, hear, touch, and experience together. Millions of guests may not know her name, but they have felt her work. And generations of families have made memories because of it. Her name is Kim Irvine.
It's a small world.
The Tiki Room.
Sleeping Beauty's castle.
For over 15 years, Kim Irvine has created magic.
Protected the legacy and carried us forward into the future of Imagineering. Kim was born and bred Disney. Her father, Harvey Toombs, and her mother, Leota, both worked at the Disney studio. She started out working in the model shop and very quickly absorbed the culture of Imagineering. And in 1979, Kim was asked to start a permanent Imagineering team here at Disneyland.
Kim really followed Walt Disney in really looking at the details.
As the executive creative director of Walt Disney Imagineering, Kim has worked on thousands of projects.
Kim was fabulous at looking forward while honoring the past, but there's no better one than the Haunted Mansion.
Kim's mom is the face of the original Madame Leota.
So when we had to change the incantations for the Nightmare Holiday show, it was only natural to have Kim step into that role.
I think in the future, guests will also experience her legacy when they see how much has been preserved from Walt's original dream and also what has changed.
Kim is Disneyland. She has been the caretaker. She's been the visionary.
Even if you didn't know her name, when you come through this place and you make those memories, you will always feel Kim Irvine when you're at Disneyland. You won't.
Please welcome Disney legend, Ming-Na Wen.
As someone who has been fortunate to be part of so many wonderful Disney stories and worlds, it brings me great joy to celebrate someone else whose work spans the entire Disney universe. Kim Irvine pushed the Disney legacy of excellence in storytelling into a new era, inspiring generations of storytellers to follow in her footsteps. Recently, I had the pleasure to meet Kim, and I was curious what it was like for someone to grow up with parents who worked for Walt Disney himself, and to grow up saturated with everything Disney. Look, I'm a mom, so I know that most kids don't always think mommy and daddy do for a living is, cool or interesting. So I had to ask him, was there ever a point where you just got sick of Disney? Her eyes lit up, and with a big smile, she answered, never.
I think we all feel that way, right? Kim, thanks to your vision, your leadership, and most of all, your love of Disney, you have given park lovers new attractions to look forward to with each visit. We are eternally grateful to you for pouring so much passion into the happiest place on earth, where we all get to play.
Yay!
Now, as the emperor once said, you don't need a girl like that to have a dynasty. I'm honored to present this award to you and to welcome you as a Disney legend.
Yeah!
Thank you so much. See, I was so excited I came up too early. Oh, can you believe this? Can you believe these people that we're here with today? Just incredible. I'm so overwhelmed. In 1970, when I started my career, it was then Web Enterprises. I was only going to work for the summer. See how that worked out.
On 2 hours, guys. Last night was rough.
All the original Imagineers were still working there at Disney. Mark Davis and Mary Blair, John Hench, all of our famous Black Coats. And they worked right along with us in the model shop. Web was pretty small at that time. And they had their own offices, of course, but they loved to come down in the big model shop where we actually brought all of their drawings and dreams to life. So we'd sit around big tables and work on the models or paintings, and they'd tell us all the stories about working with Walt and the building of Disneyland, all the tribal knowledge about what it took to create those wonderful attractions that we are still loving today. So when they asked me in 1990 to lead a team of Imagineers down at Disneyland to take care of their firstborn park, which they didn't want to fall behind, I was so honored with that and so happy to have done that for all of these years. I really want to thank the Disneyland, my brothers and sisters there, because they are really the ones that make that magic happen every day. The operations people who work round the clock to make thousands of people through that park, the merchandise people that have to plan years ahead of time what you're going to want to buy and drink and eat, and that amazing, amazing maintenance department that we have who has all the skills.
Yeah, kudos to the maintenance team.
The animation, the keeping those buildings looking pristine, planting all those planters every night. If you were ever there in the evening and saw the army of gardeners that are out there replanting those gardens every night so that it's pristine for you in the morning. I'm just so grateful for those people. I also want to thank I also want to thank my Imagineering team, both past and present. They're an amazing group of people. We started with 2 of us, and we're a team of about 50 people now.
Wow.
Wow.
And they are absolutely the best. And of course, my family, who has lived all of this with me for all of these years. My husband, Rob, my daughter, Emily, and my daughter, Allie.
Of course, my grandson Rylan and my granddaughter Leona. So thank you so much for being such amazing fans. John Hanks used to tell me often when he would come down, we'd walk the park and he'd point out all of these things, and we'd walk for hours. And he came down until he was in his late 80s, early 90s. And after we'd walk the park for a few hours, he'd say, "Let's go on Space Mountain." Okay. So we go and we ride around once, and I'd be worried because, you know, that's a rough ride for someone who's 90. And we get to the end, and he'd go, "I want to go again." So I'd look at the ride operator and go, she'd go, "You sure?" Yeah, he's good, he's good. So, anyways, thank you so much. Oh, and what he used to say always was, remember, the guests own this park. We just take care of it for them.
Wow, I like that.
That's so nice.
We've all said that. I want to go again and again and again. Now, when I first met these legends 20 years ago, the windows in the studio where I was interviewing them were all foggy from the screaming fans on the other side. And they still screamed. That's the moment I knew these guys were going to be around for a long time. A lot has changed since then, but one thing has remained the same.
Yes.
Their music has become the soundtrack to a generation. Their story has grown up alongside their fans, and through it all, they have remained exactly what they were from the very beginning. Three brothers who music.
Don't say it. I'm reading. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Jonas family household. This is our life.
The multi-platinum selling Jonas Brothers, they have rocked our world for 2 decades.
You're a rock star, dude. Use it. In 1 week, they had 3 albums in the top 10.
It's the type of music that has become the soundtrack of friendships, heartbreaks, and everything in between.
One of the most popular music acts in the business.
Just yesterday, we were all just kids running around the Disney lot. And now look at us. We all I remember watching the 3 of you and just being in awe of your connection. The way you communicate with each other without even saying a word, you know, that telepathic thing that you guys got going on. You know, since the early days in your basement in New Jersey to this very moment, there is a genuine love and friendship between you guys that has never changed. Now, I am extremely humbled and inspired by it because you guys make working together so easy and, most importantly, so much fun. I mean, it's a huge part of the reason why fans around the globe know every single lyric to every single song, including my son, who runs around screaming, "I can't lose!" Does that boy me, so thank you for that.
Your bond, the bond of your brotherhood, is something that makes us all feel like we are a part of your extended family. Now, I know how much you mean to your fans and how much they Tonight there are thousands of them here, but there are millions more who wish that they could be. So, congratulations, friends. I'm so happy to welcome you as Disney legends.
Don't put it on. The Year 3000 music video on the channel.
And some. When our connection to Disney began, before any of that, true story, I watched The Beauty and the Beast so many times, my first words were Gaston.
One of my first jobs on the stage was playing Chip the Teacup in Beauty and the Beast.
And I have seen them both.
Too funny.
When we think about what it means to be Disney legends, we think about hard work, determination, timing, a little luck. One more thing. Absolute loyalty to the mouse!
But mostly we just think about family.